If I were a case in point in this, I'll pull up this one. You can adjust your screen and I will not move from the screen, I promise. Oh. Big stretch. Oh.
Pops this out.
Oh, loud. Oh, no. Stop. I was too loud. I'm so sorry. Lucky Mixer, can you go down?
I think you're streaming your like whole screen, by the way.
Yeah, I just told you I have to stream my whole screen to you because I'm on the tab. Don't worry, I love you so much.
Yay.
Oh, yes, no. I should puzzle get my walkthrough cheat sheet.
Does it have to be full screen?
Yes. If it's not full screen, you will not get audio.
Well, no, I mean, my OBS is not streaming it. It's like not window capturing it.
OBS, why are you being a cunt?
OBS.
OBS, you can't be a cunt just because you're being a cunt to me.
OBS, please.
I cannot have this technical difficulty.
This is so tragic.
Probably get rid of some of the tabs on my iPad. I don't need all of these.
I guess I could just full screen it and then not be able to check my Discord messages.
Just ignore my Discord messages. Just ignore Discord, it's not real. Cannot hurt us. That was one over here. No, don't do that. Stop it. There you go, find all through. I'm ready when you are.
Watch it. I think I'm ready. I mean, hello everybody's joined my stream right now and in the future. I am the ZodiacLord, and this is my friend Lotus of Sky.
Hello.
We're gonna be playing 999.
We're 999.
We're gonna play 999. We haven't played in a hot minute, but I wanna know. We're like kind of like pretty far into the game, but I want to know how it goes. I've
reached
never played this
one
game before.
ending. One ending.
Yes, so I want to know the rest of everything.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know all the things.
It's gonna be a good time. So, we're coming back to the laboratory. Snake's missing. We split up in teams. We've got Junpei, Lotus, and Clover. Clover's trapped in there. Don't worry about it. And the other guys are
what?
Don't
worry about a thing.
Santa, June 7.
Fucking around.
They're all fucking around somewhere. Ace is having a nap in the medical bay. Snake is gone. Probably dead. We Schrodinger Snake. Not. I should have liked to say. Yes. I detect everything. Hello. Alright, I still owe the woman.
You did.
I don't care anymore. Junpei! Do something, please! Hello, sir. A window made of really thick glass. I don't even think a bullet could break it. Okay. Ooh. These lockers are a little larger than the ones on top.
Let's see if there's anything useful in here. No, nothing.
Ah.
Bottle.
Ethanol! Ethanol. I wonder if this is for antiseptics. Oh, it says it's... Oh gosh, what is this word? Anhydrous ethanol.
Anhydrous? Yeah. Anhydrous? Anhydrous? Is that different from the regular ethanol?
Come on, that's common knowledge. Anhydrous is a powerful cleaner. It can even erase marks left by a permanent marker. Let me down just a little bit more. Zero escape. I cannot feel much. Red lockers. A whole bunch of steel lockers. The 9 on the right all have little red lights on them.
Red lights, huh?
Well, can't hurt to give these babies a try.
Yeah. Yep, just as I thought. Loctite. All 9 of them.
I wonder if there's anything important in there. Computer? Computer.
This is the computer. The power isn't on. Well, there is a power button.
This is a waste of time.
What?
I don't see a power cable.
Oops. Yeah, you're right. No power cable. This thing isn't even connected to a main computer, though. It's got a monitor, keyboard, mouse, but that's it. Just sticking a power cable in isn't going to do anything.
You don't know that. See? Oh, I don't know about that.
Hmm?
Jeez. There are 2 levers here. Do you think they activate something?
Well, why don't you move one?
Alright, I'll give it a try. Clover, if you die, it's not my fault. Nope. Doesn't look like anything's happened. I cannot kill the woman. Killed a girl.
I think it's supposed to power that machine in the other room.
Well, it doesn't appear to be doing that. I wonder how we're supposed to turn it on. Keyboard. This is a really old type of keyboard. Yeah, it's the good type, that's backwards.
This is a keyhole.
This looks like a keyhole for the activation key. Okay. Sucks. There's a lot of stuff here.
I don't know how we could use any of these.
Well, I could say for sure that I do know how to use at least one of these things.
Which one?
The one on top. I think it's a power cable.
The power cable, huh?
I'll take that. Three-pronged power cable. This is definitely a power cable. Do you remember if we ran into anything that didn't have power? Yes, Lotus.
Convenient.
The hands on the clock have stopped moving.
The clock may stop, but time goes on. No time to screw around. We need to figure out a way out of here.
It's 125. Doors. This looks like the control for an electronic door lock. There's a red light on the display. That means it's locked. If we can get that light to turn green, then maybe we can get Clover back. You know this one? This looks like the control for some kind of electronic lock. The red light is on.
It's gotta be locked.
There's a green light just below it.
Junpei. I know how locks work.
Junpei knows how locks work. He's a very smart boy.
He knows how locks work.
Although that one isn't lit.
I bet it'll turn on if we can lock it, right? God, what am I yawning?
It's me. I started it and now I've texted you.
Oh no.
Yes, but how are we going to unlock it? There's no keyhole, no card reader, and no keyboard for putting in a password.
I have no idea.
We're all helpful. Door.
So
Oh, touchies. Oh, wow. It's a rack. There are a bunch of cables on it. Somebody cut the outer stuff of the cables. I can see the wires inside. I don't know what kind of table this is, but part of it's all black. There's a pen lying over here. I think someone probably used it to make the table black. That's probably it.
Well, if they only used the pen on one part of it, there's probably something underneath all that pen. Clover, do you think you can erase it?
Yeah, sure. Oh, this is permanent marker. I can't do shit. Junpei, do you know how to
wonder
erase
if we
ink
had
from a permanent
something.
marker? Do you have some anhydrous
only we had-
ethanol?
If only we did. Erase ink from a permanent marker, huh? How could you possibly do that?
How could you possibly do that?
Give me just a minute, Clover. I'll be right back.
I'll hand this to you. Part of the table's been colored over in black with a permanent marker. If I could find something that could get rid of the ink, I could hand it over to Clover through the bar. Okay, through the bars. I'm coming. Come on, baby girl.
That's what I was gonna say.
Here we go.
Clover, use this ethanol. You should be able to wipe off that permanent ink with it.
What am I gonna wipe with?
Oh, well, your clothes, of course.
Oh, that's a bad texture. You're a bad
Girl,
man.
we are in a life or death situation. Just kidding, just kidding.
Bad textures are no joke.
Please don't look at me like that. You're scaring me. You should be scared. She's definitely killed you in a past life.
God. Is this like an examination table? There's a creepy mannequin in here, guys.
Damn.
I think this thing is a monitor for whatever experiment they were running here. There's a bunch of stuff on here, like resistance value and voltage. Power's off, there's nothing on it right now. Okay. I wonder what this is. This thing here looks like a voltmeter. Is this the control for that? Oh gosh, there's so many dials. Junpei, I don't know what to do with this.
Why don't you try turning one of them? Ooh!
Yeah.
What did that noise do?
So, something I've been dealing with Discord through the web browser. It's when you're streaming it, sometimes it likes to do little skips in the audio.
Well, it wasn't just a skip, it got louder.
It'll go
too.
very
It
loud,
scared
yeah.
the shit out of me. Oh no.
I'm sorry for your jump
I'm gonna
scare.
get jump scared multiple times.
I'm so sorry. We made this into a horror game.
Oh no. Why don't you try turning one of them and not jump scaring me, child?
Nope, nothing. Gotta deal with the jump scares.
No.
No power here, guys. The Discord isn't fixing the app.
Oh.
Turned the dial a whole bunch, but it's just not working. Even if I turn all these switches on, nothing happens. Oh, do the bed.
Clover, could you use the cloth on the table?
Use
Soak it in ethanol and then use it to wash all the stuff from the permanent marker, okay?
Over, put 2 and 2 together, please. No! Right, okay,
Over.
so I gotta soak the cloth with ethanol.
Yes.
She's got the cloth, but she's seems to be having a little trouble with the bottle of ethanol. Childproof locks. And she's ready. I should ask her to get to work on that stuff on the table. I do it! Soak the cloth in ethanol.
Gosh, you're useless.
And Junpei! It's working! It's wiping the permanent marker ink off. Some kind of weird drawing under all the ink. Oh, what's the deal with that drawing Clover found? Maybe I should ask her to take another look at this. No! Just give it to me right now!
God, Clover, we can't be explaining this to you step by step.
I wonder what this is. It's a bunch of numbers and some kind of grid.
I can't see it from here. Clover, you've got a pen and a notepad, right?
When did we get those?
Could you write down those numbers and then hand those me the bars? You know, that classic pen and notepad that you always carry around?
What is this? Okay, I guess I just have that. I guess when
Okay.
I guess when I got kidnapped from my home and put in this murder death game, Zero made sure I had my pen and notebook on me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Clover's classic pen and notepad.
Oh. Give it to me. Here, Junpei. I wrote 10 on the numbers from the desk on here. Papers with number on it acquired. New materials been added to the file screen. Where's the file screen?
Wow.
Here's the file screen. Oh, Clover's note. The note Clover copied from the stand in the laboratory has 4 numbers written in 9 separate cells. Oh.
Cool.
2,
Okay.
4, 1, 2, 4, blank. Numbers.
Fascinating.
Well, it'll be something. Let's try you. Items. This monitor doesn't have a power cable. So one end of this cable needs to be connected to a monitor, and the other end needs to plug in under the disk. Alright, let's just slip you in and...
Huh? Well, shoot. I can't use this.
What's wrong?
I thought that was her face appearing on the fucking computer screen for a minute, and I was just like, what the fuck? I thought we said it didn't work. God. This cable has 3 prongs, but the socket only has 2 holes. It's not gonna fit, is what I'm saying.
In other words, we're gonna need a plug to change the power cable to only 2 prongs.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I'm sorry.
Huh.
That scared me too.
You don't have to scare me like that, Lotus. God.
Don't be upset with us. A window made of really thick glass. Doesn't matter what I hit with it. Might as well be made of steel. Okay. Clover, can you look at these again? It's a rack. There are some cables on top of copper wire exposed. Ow!
Maybe we have to give Clover the plug?
Maybe. Clover,
Like
do you want
for
my
something
cables?
in there, maybe?
I hope these numbers are gonna be helpful. You're useless to me.
You're useless!
I hope these numbers are good. I don't want to talk to you right now.
Useless child!
Give me...
Is there anything unusual on that machine?
Well, I don't know, you know? There are a bunch of cords hanging from the bottom of it. Jeez, this is a lot of cords. This guy has really bad cable management. He's gonna cause fires, guys.
Clover! Focus!
This is an OHS issue. Look, they go all over here into the mannequin's head. So the device and the mannequin are connected. What the hell were they doing in here? Oh man. Back when this laboratory was active, that wasn't a mannequin in there, I bet. I can read. Don't worry. This was a real life human on that table. I wonder what... No. I don't want to think about that.
I don't.
Hey, give me.
Hey Clover, how are the power cables over there?
Huh? What do you mean?
Does the plug have 3 prongs or 2?
I don't know what you're talking about. Let me go look. Guess she does.
Yes, she does have to kind of crowd. Oh, that's good. Sorry.
Just get to look under there. Don't worry about it. The cable on the monitor has it's got 2 of those little metal thingies. What does that mean? I love you so much.
That's it.
What kind of life do you have to lead to have to ask, you know, what does it mean that this cord only has 2 prongs? I love you so much, Clover. You're so silly.
She's such a silly Billy.
So silly.
Okay, you unplug that cable and bring it over here. Can you unplug that cable and bring it over here?
Okay, but... Well, I can unplug it, but it's connected to the main computer. I can't take it over to you.
Damn it. It's no good then.
Well, how about just the plug?
Well, how about just the plug? Oh, yeah.
We can both say that.
What? So we thought of it at the same time.
The
Jinx.
plug? You know? Well, maybe more like, a connector? The sort of thing that makes the plug with the 3 metal thingies into a plug with the 2 metal thingies, you know?
What?
Is that still useless? Does that help?
Not useless. Not useless at all.
Yeah.
That's just what we're looking for.
Okay. Can you hold on for a little bit? Give it to me. I want it. Back down she goes. Alright.
Faster, Clover, faster.
I've unplugged it. I'll hand it over to you at the bars, okay? Yes, give it to me. Give.
Gimme.
Here you go. A 2-prong plug.
Thanks.
2-prong plug. Okay. Put the 2-prong plug into the head of the power cable. 2-prong power cable.
2-prong power cable. Power cable.
Back to the solution. What am I doing? I'm lost. Alright, I got the 2-prong power cable in my hand. Pretty sure this will work. Under the desk I go. And let's just plug this thing into the Ooh, sorry. I don't know why I'm apologizing. It's not my fault.
I turned it down a little bit, so it should be okay. But now for me,
Yay.
For you, not so much. But for me, it's okay.
No, I will just apologize anytime I get feared.
Alright, that ought to do it.
Alright, let's turn the power on.
I don't think anything's going to happen.
Why not?
Well, it's not connected to the main computer.
You never know until you try. She's pretty optimistic. Oh,
That's what
she's
you overheard.
correct.
She's always correct. Oh, that worked. Am I dumb?
Only a little jumping.
What? What? Huh? It's running on its own.
Certainly looks like it.
Isn't that kind of weird?
What?
Well, it's not connected to the main computer, right? There's just this keyboard and monitor. The only cable connected to this thing is the power cable we just plugged in. So why is it working?
Where's this thing's brain?
Where's the brain?
Maybe it's a wireless display.
No! A wireless display?
Yes, connects to your computer wirelessly, hence the name. Have you been living in a cave, Junpei? Probably. Or
Is that normal?
yes, well, at least where I worked. What did you do for work, Lotus? Oh, it stopped.
Pass with a colon.
Looks like we need to enter a password.
Again? There must be a hint around here somewhere.
Could you go take a look?
Yeah, I'm on it. What are you going to do?
I'll see if I can do something about this on my own.
On your own?
Yep, on my own.
On your own? Lotus? But I'm the main character. I need to be involved.
I mean, you can stand up on my shoulder. That's involved.
Yeah.
There you go.
Just be my backseat gamer. It's alright.
Here's this unplugged controller so you can feel like you're assisting. Alright, let's kick some ass. What's this stuff over there?
I don't know.
You've got such a weird design, Lotus. I love you.
I know. What? Dude, stop staring at her titties.
Oh, you didn't expect that,
Staring
did
like
you?
directly at her titties.
Yeah, Junpei's just like that.
Maybe
don't
he
worry.
would have expected if he stopped staring at your titties.
Mm-hmm.
Like a heathen. Of course I didn't! You're typing so fast, I can't even see your fingers!
It's because you're not looking
Especially
at
because my eyes are locked on your tits! Like, those eyes are not looking at her fingers. Like, just, like, everyone sees this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, her fingers are down below him, and he is looking directly at her tits. What kind of job do you even have? What are you?
Hands are supposed to be here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm unemployed at the moment. I used to work for a cybersecurity firm, but I quit.
Why?
It was just something.
I see. I too have quit my jobs because of something.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing now?
I'm going to try and brute force it. I just love that they decided, what can Lotus do for a job? Big cybersecurity firm, hacker vibes. What are we gonna dress her in?
Perfect.
Lady. Stereotypes at the time were just like hackers were nerds. No, lady.
No. The
Woman.
most lady of ladies. The most femme of the bunch.
Exactly.
Brute what?
A brute force attack is... Well, the short version is that I just attack the thing head on. The long version... A brute force attack is one of the simplest ways to break a cipher. It checks every possible combination until it finds the right one. For a complex cipher, it can take a very long time. I'm writing a program that would run an attack like that on its own. It's not the most elegant solution, certainly. But, given the circumstances, there isn't much else I can do. Dang on. Now
okay,
Junpei's
there's surely
looking
a password in
respectful.
here, though. Yeah, now he's being respectful. But also, like, Lotus, surely there is a password in the room. Like, this is an escape room. You don't have to do this.
She doesn't have to, but Junpei's also not helping
She
to
just
go
really
look at the
wanted.
password.
She just really wanted to show off her mad hacker skills. Honestly, that's
She
probably what
hasn't
she's
gotten a
doing.
chance to. Everyone else has got to talk about their special interests.
Yeah, now it's her time to talk about her special interests.
Exactly. June got to talk about her conspiracy board. Seven got to talk about boats and chemicals. It's Lotus's turn.
It's Lotus's turn to Lotus.
Oh, but back to what we were talking about earlier.
What were we talking about? I have a short-term memory. You have to remind me constantly.
The wireless display. It's kind of strange if you think about it, isn't it? How do I put it? Oh, let's say you write a program that calculates an addition problem for you, alright? Because you're moody, and addition is very hard.
Okay. Sure.
So you enter 1 plus 1. The screen will show you 2. See? Isn't that strange?
What? No. Not really.
Oh, come on now. Of course a caveman like you would think it was strange. You said so just a minute ago.
Huh?
Only him like this. He's sensitive. He's just a little guy.
Just a dude.
You're just not getting it, are you? Who calculated 1 plus 1?
The main computer, right? You said it's connected to the monitor wirelessly.
Yes, but someone who grew up in a cave wouldn't know that, right? They'd probably
okay,
think...
I need to, like, address... Sorry, go ahead.
No, your turn.
Okay, Lotus, just to be clear, you had to plug it in to turn it on. That is not wireless.
You had to plug in the power to turn on the monitor.
You had to plug it into something. I'm aware that, like, yes, technically, I guess it could be wirelessly connected to the main computer. Though that's also strange to me, because that... I don't... does that exist? I've only ever known of computers like laptops where the computer is built into the laptop, or, you know, computers that... I don't know. But, like, but also still, that's not necessarily wireless, because how do you know what that plug was going to? That plug could have been plugging the monitor into the wall, yes, and like giving it power, but it also could have been plugging it into a main computer somewhere, just behind the wall. You don't fucking know that.
No.
Anyway, I just want to address that. But secondly, what the fuck are you talking about? What? We've now reached another conversation where I'm like, I swear, Junpei's not on the same page as these characters. They're just rambling, and he's just like, what are you fucking talking about? They're like, you know, the monitor. I'm talking about the monitor, Junpei. God, you idiot.
Junpei's trying to follow
Anyway,
the conversation
continue.
and everyone else has got autism.
Yeah, everyone's so autistic.
He's autistic except for Junpei. He's got ADHD.
Indeed.
Poor man. Okay, the monitor's really calculating. But once they've decided that, they'll start examining this monitor. They might poke the screen or something. Ah, I see. The color changes when I press it here. Then they might investigate the hardware on the inside. Oh, I see. So this wire supplies power. Eventually, they might even cut the wires. Why, it's just as I expected. When this wire is cut, no results appear. Therefore, it must be this device which does the calculations. Lotus, what are we talking about, Lotus? I've played this game and now I'm lost. Are we talking about brains?
I don't know what she's talking about.
I think she's talking about brains.
I'm like so on a different page. I'm assuming she is. I think she's just totally zoning out while she's coding, and it's just like
she's just mad rambling.
Personally, that's my personally, my personal interpretation.
But the truth is that, just like you said, the computer is doing the calculating. But these cave people wouldn't know that. Because they have no idea that the monitor and the computer are connected wirelessly.
So, what are you trying to say?
Nothing really. Yeah, that fits, Lotus. I love you. Mad woman. It's just, I thought, maybe. What if the relationship between human beings and our brains is like that? Oh, yeah, we are talking about brains. No.
Huh?
Well, let's say you stick a bunch of electrodes into parts of the brain. A scientist examining the signals they send out might say, interesting, so stimulating this part of the brain causes this person to see colors. That must mean this neuron cluster controls that function. Okay, let's see what happens when I cut out this part. Ah, just what I thought. Cutting off this part causes that function to cease. Therefore, human thought processes must occur in the human brain. See? Doesn't it sound the same?
Lotus. I need you to dial it back a little bit. I need you to return to Earth, please. I need you to return to the present conversation.
I imagine that's what Junpei's saying.
What the fuck are you talking? Yeah.
Like, come back to Earth. What the fuck are you talking about, woman?
Junpei's just like, Lotus, where did you find the weed? Like, where did you find the time to smoke? And can I have some? Cause Jesus fucking Christ. I get now what she's kind of trying to say, but it's silly.
Maybe the brain is just an output device, like this monitor. Maybe our thought process actually occurs somewhere else, in a main body.
Okay. I'm going to argue with you though, Lotus, because here's my argument. The monitor is the nerves and the rest of our body. The brain is the computer. So technically in this analogy, it would be touching and poking at nerves. when the brain is actually the main source of power in the body. I get the existentialism here. I get it. That's what we're going for. Whatever the hell. But also, this comparison is nonsense.
Yeah.
Especially because this is an entire like hypothetical example that is made up from fucking nothing. Like, because what caveman is poking and prodding a fucking computer, and also that technically, also hypothetically in this scenario, who's to say the cave people don't eventually figure out the wireless connection?
Sorry guys, you're gonna have to deal with me for a minute. Da 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 da. Get rid of a bot.
Da, 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 da.
Get rid of a bot. Okay. Anyway, don't worry about it. She's talking nonsense.
She's just rambling while coding and not thinking about what she's saying. I understand. But also, man, I love it how these characters will just suddenly, in the middle of a conversation, just suddenly get super weirdly philosophical out of fucking nowhere.
She's just lost. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Anyway, we just don't know it. We never even think about it. Just like those cave people wouldn't know about wireless communications. We can't imagine if there's some unknown medium that transfers information into our brain, where we experience that information as thoughts.
You can't, I know I can't translate this verbally, but, asterisk, Junpei blinks very rapidly, asterisk.
Junpei's the blinking man meme, I understand.
Just rapidly blinking in disbelief. The brain is just an output device? Human thought actually occurs somewhere else? That's just crazy talk, slowly inching away, like step by step.
But she sounds so confident when she says it.
Suddenly wishing he was trapped in the room with Clover. Maybe
that's the cause of Seven's amnesia. If memory is actually stored somewhere else, in some sort of main body, somewhere, maybe he hasn't forgotten anything at all. He's just having a difficult time accessing his memories because the larger his brain has been damaged.
No. No! Because, yes, the memories are trapped somewhere. That's called repression. Like, it's just... Maybe the computer that is his brain, it just has some damaged wires. That doesn't mean that the information is gone at all.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry about it.
Lotus,
she knows
down.
exactly
Put the conspiracy board down. Please put it down.
Someone help him. I suppose that would explain aphasia and blindsight too. Ooh. Aphasia. Perhaps they actually can speak or see. The monitor just isn't functioning properly. I guess people with Prosophanosia.
Yeah.
Could be suffering from the same thing.
Wait a minute. Slow down. These are a lot of big words. I don't know what the big words mean. I'm Junpei. What?
What? You've never heard of prosopagnosia?
Why is that so important that it dictated that we need an entirely new art still for this shot?
She needed to look at him incredulously.
No, what is it?
Well, put simply, it means a condition where the mind can't distinguish between human faces. In other words, my face would look the same as Clover's, or even yours. So they can't remember faces, which is how most people recognize each other. That means that people with prosopagnosia have trouble recognizing even people they're close to. Usually they can make do by associating people with other things. Their voices, their clothes, their hair.
Does that mean other people's faces look like blanks?
No, I don't think so. You've seen monkeys, like in a zoo, right? To you and me, all the monkeys' faces look the same. Even though they've obviously got faces, it's almost impossible for a human to distinguish between them. The zoo staff that works with them would learn to identify different monkeys eventually, but you or I couldn't, unless one had a scar or something else to set it apart.
Okay. Well, I hate that I'm arguing with a fictional character who can't hear me, but also, personally, while I get the association, I think that's probably a better comparison than saying the faces are blank, kind of a thing. Technically speaking, that does just happen in real life, so I could use myself as an example. I don't have prosopagnosia as far as I'm aware, but like, I remember certain people's faces much better than others, because for letters chat, for my chat, for whoever, I have aphantasia, so I don't remember, like, I don't have a visual memory, or a visual anything. I don't see shit in my brain. I don't have prosopagnosia, because I can recognize faces just fine, but, like, it's more of a cat fact that I often think that because of this, it gives me a very difficult time differentiating certain people from each other because their faces end up looking like their whole face and their person looks too similar. More specifically, I think of American Hollywood because, in my personal opinion, Hollywood's insistence on leaning into certain archetypes of people mean that they get a lot of particularly white actors and actresses who look very, very similar to each other. So there's a very big category of, like, actors and actresses who I don't know the difference between them, and I wouldn't be able to recognize them because they just all look the same to me. They all just kind of look at, like, they have differences in their faces, but, like, I'm not going to be able to pick them out of a crowd, so to speak. While with others, I can do it more easily, either because I'm just a big fan of them, or because they actually have something in their face that is more recognizable to me and more iconic to them. So I would argue, technically, even by this description, this isn't specific to people with prognosia, because there are plenty of people who just, you know, if you look at a wide enough group of people, you might not be able to differentiate people unless they have features that just generally stick out amongst a crowd. That's why, like, I'm often of the opinion that, for me personally, I find people who have, like, non-conventionally attractive faces or just unique facial features, like, very much more interesting, and because it makes me remember them better and it makes them stick out to me a lot better. And that can be beyond just like face, but just like with hair or clothing choice or whatever it might be, because it makes them stick out from a crowd better. But like when you have a bunch of people who generally, you know, if you have a big enough crowd, it's going to be harder to recognize someone out of a crowd because just if enough of their features are similar enough, you know, and you don't know them personally, how would you ever fucking know the difference? You know, they're all going to just be the same to you. So I would even argue that there's probably, like, zookeepers out there, again, if they spend enough time with different monkeys, you eventually know which monkey's which. Like, you just do. So I'm like, I don't dislike the analogy. I just think that's more of an interesting counterpoint of just, like, technically speaking, this comparison is a bit more layered, I think, than it just being like monkeys are different than people kind of a thing, or all monkey faces look the same, because I don't necessarily think they all look different, because technically speaking, a lot of human faces can actually look very similar. Not in any kind of weird way, they just can. Technically speaking, fun fact for some people out there, most, like, just based on, like, human genetics, hypothetically, you could have at least 7 doppelgangers out there in the world right now who look either exactly like you or really similar to you. Because, in fact, I actually remember, this is a weird story, I promise this relates. There was a time when my dad was not dating my current stepmom, but like a different lady he was dating. And we all went to a place where, like, this was when I was kind of more of a kid. But like, we went to a place and we had dinner together. And afterwards, they would do like a thing where they took a picture and they'd give us a normal picture, and then one where they would like swap our faces as like to give something, like to do something funny. So like anytime they did it with my brother and they usually would do it where they did my brother and my dad and then me and the lady he was dating at the time. And it was funny because there's a picture I remember so distinctly where obviously they switched my dad and my brother's face, and it was really silly, especially because my brother made a silly face, so it made my dad look fucking weird as hell. But like, you can barely tell that they swapped me and my stepmom at the time, because somehow, I don't know, we're both like, you know, we're both white with brown hair, and our faces were just similar enough where if you look at it, you just probably wouldn't know. Like, you just wouldn't notice right away, because our faces were similar enough. Alternatively, I remember one of the first things I felt whenever I saw Mooney and Letters, like, in the flesh, not in the flesh, but like in face to face the first time. Really funny thing. I don't know why my brain made this association. When I saw Mooney for the first time after I had seen Letters in person, my first comment, as strange as it was, the first thing I noticed was that I was just like, Mooney, you look like you are like in Letters' body, but with Mitchie's face on top. And I can't explain it other than that. Like, I still feel that way from the first time I saw. I was just like, it feels like we're somehow all in the same category of people, just a few different places removed. And so I'm like, I think that people faces actually can be a lot more similar than people realize. You just, once you meet enough people, you just find people who just kind of look a little similar. It's just how it be sometimes. Anyway, that's a ramble. Lotus, I love you, but also this is an insane conversation we're having right now.
It's just like, I just wanted to talk about face blindness.
Yeah, this was her master plan. It was like, she's like, I really want to talk about face blindness, and I've just literally manufactured this entire conversation to talk about this
I pulled a bunch of bullshit out of my ass to talk about my special interest.
Yeah, which, you know what, Lotus? Big fat mood.
Somehow or another, Zodiac will find a way to tell me about warrior cats, and I will be so excited to talk about warrior cats.
I will find a way. Anytime I want to talk about it, I'm always just sitting there, just like, I know what I want to talk about. I just gotta wait. I've gotta wait for the perfect
I gotta
moment
find myself an in.
to come in. The amount of times I've been like, oh yeah, this reminds me of this thing, and it's like the reminding is just a very vague thread that I latched onto so I could talk about my favorite thing.
That's so valid.
That's real good.
Yeah. That's how people would be to someone with prosopagnosia.
Prosopagnosia. Huh. I didn't even know that the kind of thing existed. And, what are we talking about? What the fuck is this conversation?
Junpei, just like my brain went on a whole tangent. I don't know where we are anymore.
My computer monitor is shutting down. Like,
the idea that your brain is just an output device, like a monitor.
oh yeah, can we not talk about that? Are you serious about that stuff? I'll go back to pretending like I don't remember.
I was just kidding for about half of it. See?
Good.
Pull it out of her ass.
I'm glad. What about the other half?
Well, I guess I was just adulting.
What? What do you mean adulting?
I said what I said.
Not funny.
A little funny.
Oh. Boy.
Nothing more than a story I made up out of boredom. Don't take it seriously.
Because she was kidding, and then she was adulting.
It was the
okay, I got it.
It was the first
Shut
thing
up.
that came to mind, and I just talked about it to kill time.
I knew it! You were just coding and rambling! You fucking bitch!
It's autism. My what? Looks like I don't need to talk anymore.
Why?
I don't have to kill time any longer.
Then you finished the brute whatever thing?
I certainly did. And let's see what we got. Oh. Piece of cake.
The screen changed again. What the hell is that? Also, personal writing opinion, Lotus doesn't look like someone who giggles. She looks like someone who chuckles, personally.
You're right.
Good go her.
Though also I can see her being, like, the type to, like, force giggle to, like, appear younger.
Mm-hmm.
More really. Know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No. Like, when she genuinely laughs, she chuckles. If she's putting it on, she giggles.
Yes, she does. I agree.
Shake hands.
Her. Huh? Are you gonna, I don't know, do more computer stuff?
I can't do any more. Won't let me do any more programming. See the keyboard? Nothing. So there's nothing more I can do. Well, I guess I'll leave this to you then, Junpei.
What?
Let me take a break. I did my part. Your turn.
Well, I guess you're right. Thanks, Lotus.
No problem. Make sure you know when you should thank me. What people, me.
Now I better take care of this myself. No more relying on anyone else.
I like the idea that fucking Clover was just sitting in the background like, do.
Kevin, that one. That. Hey!
Yeah.
Alright!
Alright. Yeah.
We solved it.
Huh. Did you hear a noise just now?
She appears on the screen once again.
She's on the screen.
Yeah, it did. Sounded like something unlocking.
Where did it come from? Is it at least
Where did it
18
come
million
from?
lock
Go!
things?
Wow!
Look, Junpei. The lights in the lockers are green.
We must have unlocked it with the computer puzzle.
You're so smart.
You're so smart.
Wise.
There's more than one key in here.
Hell yeah. This one is small. Looks like it goes to some sort of machine. And this one has the Earth symbol on it. Hell yeah.
Convenient. I think the Earth symbol matches the keyhole in the door from on the A deck.
Well, if that's the case, you probably don't need the Earth key right now.
Alright then, Earth key. I'll just tuck you away deep in my pocket. Now as for the other key...
ActivationKey.com.
Walk on. What key is this?
From the shapes of it, I'd say it's not for a door. Probably some sort of device. Oh.
What is it?
I wonder, do you think maybe this is the activation key for that thing?
The activation key?
Yes, it has to be. I feel good about this. Oh, thanks, baby. Hey, Junpei, do you have a minute? You guys were talking for a while. I'm bored.
What's up?
I wanted to ask you something.
Oh god, not another one. Yes.
When you went to door 5, my brother, right? Did you hear him say, like, anything weird? Like, at all?
I mean, anything specific? Huh? Well, let me think. Sorry, Clover, I can't really think of anything. That's not true. Didn't he tell us a bunch of weird shit?
I mean, he flirted a bunch.
He did flirt a bunch, but I swore he did more than just flirt with us.
Probably. Don't worry about it.
I mean, I can tell you that he's gay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he did mention that his hearing exceeds that of a regular person, or something like that, but that's about it.
Okay.
Hey, wait a minute.
Hmm?
Look, I don't know if I should ask you things, but, if you don't mind, I was hoping you could tell me if, if Snake, I mean, was he born,
You're talking about his eyeballs?
I mean, yeah. Sorry, in my mind, I'm also imagining an alternate version of this conversation where Junpei's question was like, was he born gay? And it was like, oh, what do you mean, his eyes? And Junpei's like, yeah, his eyes, yeah, definitely, that's what I'm talking about, yeah. Was he always gay?
Always a gay?
Because I thought for a second that was what that was where that was going, because I wouldn't put it past this game.
No, he wasn't born blind. When he was a kid, he got into an accident. A really bad car accident.
Damn.
He couldn't see after that.
Damn.
And his arm...
His arm?
Yeah. My brother's left arm is, it's not like a normal person's arm. It's fake. It's not a real arm. The accident hurt him really bad. To save him, they had to cut off his arm.
Huh.
Yeah. He says it really cuts down on the dating pool because guys don't like, only having one hand to do that. I don't know what that means.
Oh, so he is gay. I see. Thank you, Clover.
Is that all you wanted to ask me?
Yes. Yes, child. That's all. Look, I'm sorry for making you talk about all that painful stuff.
It's not that.
It's not that, then
Bye.
What? Is that it? Okay, bye.
Bye.
Good talking, I guess. This key. The shape sure makes it seem like it goes to this machine. Alright, I'm turning it on. Okay, the monitor is on now. It's full of letters.
Oh,
Letters in space slowly fades onto the screen.
damn.
It's full of you.
Well, it's showing some kind of warning. Power restored to experimental device. Emergency systems will activate in the event of abnormal subject behavior. Okay. Happies?
Typing on this keyboard isn't doing squat.
Clover, do your job.
Clover.
Junpei, this thing in here is off now.
Yeah, it's because we activated the power over on this side. Could you, like, play with it a little? Oh, God. It's gotten horribly.
Okay. Okay, yeah. I'll turn the dial here. Turn. Ellipses. I don't think it's working. Nothing happened. Well, maybe she missed something. I should have asked her to look around the room again. What? What is this? I don't. You? Hear myself. This is the monitor. There are a whole lot of cables under this table. You. Oh. There's something sticking out of the mannequin's head, like wires or something.
What the hell were they doing in there?
Oh, well, she's all quiet now. We're doing experiments on humans. Probably. Oh, now she looks sad.
Huh?
Definitely only
Sad
probably
child.
doing experiments on humans. You track. There's some cables on top of copper wires exposed. Why is this big? Got the scribbles from the table already. Oh, maybe if you increase the voltage. Okay. Will do. Okay, I'm gonna go all the way to max voltage.
Max voltage?
All the way.
Hey! Hey, wait, Clover! No!
Oh, shit. Oh, what? I think, Oh. Oh, he's on fire now.
Well,
Oh my god. The mannequin's head. Oh, that sounds like a fire alarm. Oh, what the hell? Fire detected. Fire detected. The emergency system will be activated. Evacuate the room immediately. Oh, okay, let's go. Junpei, look at the light.
Yeah, it's green. But Clover's...
I think this is...
The emergency system has activated and disabled the lock. Now we can save Clover. Oh, okay,
there you
there's
go.
the door.
Hi, Junpei.
Okay.
Thanks for not leaving me behind. Come on, kid, jump. She's safe. Oh, that smoke is some serious business. Time to close this door again, I think.
Clover! Are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you hurt?
Oh, oh man, that's some smoke. Man, she's coughing so hard she can't even talk. Hey, of course I'm not alright. What the hell took you so long, you big jerk?
Sorry, we had to monologue about it every time we take a simple action. We had to talk about it for like
And then
2
Lotus needed to ramble about whatever the heck she was talking about.
Yeah.
I was almost dead. You're fine.
Sorry, I was going as fast as I could.
You took into this later. Right now, we need to get the hell out of here. That fire's not gonna stay in that room forever. He's fine. Out.
Go, go, go.
The green light is lit. It's gotta be unlocked now. I didn't mean to press that one. Give me the door.
Squeak.
Squeak.
You found it.
Thank God we got out of there. Yeah, finally.
Yeah. Cough, cough. Ooh. Thank God my lungs are stronger than the both of you. All right, let's go.
Okay. Damn. None of these open. They're all locked. How about that one?
Let's hope this is the door with the prize.
Jumpy!
Huh? June, Santa, 7. Hey, what are you guys doing here? What? But we didn't. We did.
Hey guys, could you come take a look at this?
Hey, on the wall.
Map.
A map of the ship's interior.
It
It's-
says sea deck.
Nope.
Don't worry, it's very bad having Junpei and June like the exact same 3 letters. So it's a map for this floor then.
Door 7 and door 8. Yep. They both eventually end up in this hallway. Yeah. Isn't that what I said? Is that not what I said? We aren't gonna be split up permanently till we find door 9. Might get separated for a little while, but we'll see each other again. Otherwise, we won't be able to open door 9.
Uh-huh.
It's how the Nori game works. Wait a sec. This leads to...
Oh.
You've gotta be kidding me.
We may as well go.
Yeah.
Oops, almost forgot. We should keep this. Ready? I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna open it.
Let's go.
Hurrah! And these big strong muscles.
What's wrong?
I knew it. We're back. In the hospital room. I see. I believe I understand what you're saying. Yeah, I think we're back to text we've seen. 6 of you split into 2 teams and went through doors 7 and 8.
Hold on. There we go. We're back at scenes we've seen. Oh.
Here we are. The key? Ain't that what I just said? I'm talking about that Jupiter key we found in the operating room.
Okay.
Here. Whoa. Nice catch. Jeez.
Stop rolling the keys around. There's like 80 million beds you could fly under in here.
You lose it forever. I see. So this is Jupiter. I'm gonna let you hold on to that, alright? Yeah, on it.
Well, I've got something for you too, then. Here, it's the Saturn key card. We found it in the kitchen. I might lose it. It's probably better if you hold on to it. That way it won't be my fault if it gets lost.
As you can see, I have no pockets. This outfit is completely impractical.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, on it.
Don't ask her where she was keeping it before this.
So how many unused keys do we have now? There's the Earth key we found in the laboratory. The Jupiter key you just gave me. And the Saturn key card from Lotus. I'll keep them safe.
See if we look for get some more slips. Yeah.
Okay.
More skips. Skip.
Yep, so they're gonna go
Boop, boop.
investigate room 3.
Oh, now they're gonna go investigate. They're gonna go find a dead body. So
Go
sad.
find the
Oh.
bodies. We're gonna
So
go
sad.
investigate.
Oh. Go
Ooh.
investigate. Wow. Whoa. Rooms. Oh my gosh.
Look at all this content we've already seen.
Oh my god.
Ask if
Let's
there's
get
any
there. If
reason
there's
we
any
came
reason
back
we came
here.
back here.
Sorry.
I guess. Do we want to see more dialogue, I guess? Or do we.
Let's see more dialogue. Why not?
Let's see more dialogue. No idea. You know, that's a good question.
I can't believe this. You guys followed me here, but you don't even know why.
Hmm.
Don't ask them questions. Junpei, you've got the solar system keys, don't you?
Yeah. The Saturn key card. And the Earth key. What about him?
Don't you remember the elevator? On C deck where we are now, there was a big elevator behind the stairs, remember? And next to the elevator, there was a card reader with the Saturn symbol on it. And on A deck on the door to the left, there was a keyhole with the Earth symbol on it, I think. So the two keys that Jumpy has.
Should let us use the elevator and the door on the A deck, huh?
Yes, that's right.
Alright, I got it. Let's get started then. What do you say we split into two teams? Lotus and I will search the Earth one, and you two can search the Saturn, alright?
Yep. Ooh, content!
Yee. Content! Up we go, wow!
It's
Or I guess
into the
down
death
we go,
trap
I forgot,
elevator.
yeah.
Mm.
Oh god.
June's probably afraid of content.
I know it's not. Let's go get content, why not?
Woohoo!
Well, we will be all alone in here.
Content!
All alone. Me and you. He. He.
Don't be so weird, Jumpy.
Stop being weird.
Jumpy, stop being weird.
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. It's not important. Come on, let's go. I'm gonna kick you in the balls. Stop.
I said, wait a minute.
Why?
Aren't you afraid, Jumpy? Nope, this is a new one.
No, I think you did it to stop.
Because I can't. It goes auto. It hasn't got a skip, so it
Oh,
must be a new one.
okay. I see. Afraid of what?
Well, I've never, you know.
It's your first time?
Stares at you both.
Jinpy.
I might get wet.
What? What?
Down there, I get soaking wet. I hate this conversation. Why did I pick all the
June,
women?
why are you talking like that? Okay, no,
June,
it was
why you
Junpei
do
being a
this?
creep, but now June, why are you talking like this? I
Junpei,
feel like
you
you're doing this
also
on
just
purpose.
Horny.
Oh god.
You both just horny at this different times. You weirdos.
Oh no. Well, I mean, of course you would. That's the way it works. Junpei, stop. I hate all of this. I mean, I've never heard of anyone getting soaking wet somewhere else.
You're a creep. You're a creep.
Ugh.
That's to get into the death trap elevator. That's true. You don't mind?
Mind what? Mind what?
Getting wet.
You are so doing this on purpose. There's no fucking way you're not doing this on purpose, June. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Oh. I think I'd probably, you know, like it. Stop.
Gosh, Jumpy, you're so brave.
Really? I mean, I think any guy would do the same thing, you know? And, you know. No, I'm throwing the whole man away. What happens, happens, right? If you get the chance, you've just got to go for it. That's what a man's supposed to do, I guess. I scream.
Don't worry about it.
No. No.
You're so cool, Jumpy. I really admire you.
No, you don't. That doesn't really seem like the sort of thing you ought to admire someone for.
I'm really scared.
Got like Santa and fucking Lotus walk back in and it's like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
What happened?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, you've never done it before.
Yeah.
No, you're doing this on purpose. There's no fucking... Okay. Because I get what the whole gag is here, but there's no fucking way that I believe that she's talking about this from the context of just going down the fucking elevator. There's no fucking way.
Oh no, I'm 90% sure she knows exactly what she's doing.
She has to.
Has
There's
to.
no world I believe that she doesn't know exactly what she's doing right now.
So I don't think I'll be able to last very long, and then it'll be over.
Over?
Yeah, and I'll go to heaven. Okay.
June. Heaven?
It feels kind of like you're floating in space and your mind gets all fuzzy. Like when you pass out. At least that's what I've heard from people who've experienced it. Who are you talking to?
Yeah, I've heard of that too. Although I don't think the same thing happens to guys. God.
What?
This whole conversation. Throw this whole conversation out. Huh?
But it would happen to men too, wouldn't it? It would happen to anyone. Once it gets into your body, the same thing happens to everyone.
Oh God. Well, I mean, usually it doesn't go inside the man. I mean, generally, not that Snake didn't like solicit me or anything, but like, you know, I said no. So, you know,
I said a very weak no. Well,
a very
yes,
weak
it does.
no, very.
It does.
God.
Well, eventually it will. It's not like you really have a choice. Your body will force you to swallow some of it eventually.
Chew. There's no way you're not doing this. What are you trying to do to me?
Sure. Nothing. I'm not going to do anything to you.
June, what the fuck? What is this whole conversation?
I'm just saying that's what happens. It's a psychological reaction to what you're experiencing. She's a little freak. I love her. My daughter.
Is that so?
I know most men probably have larger lungs, but even then, I don't think you could hold your breath for 20 or even 10 minutes. Eventually, you'd have to breathe, and then the water would get into your lungs. Once that happens, your body won't be able to get oxygen anymore, and you'll start to feel that floaty feeling as you pass out. She's talking about drowning. Of course you are.
Yeah.
Daughter.
Of course. Definitely. That's all she's been talking about this whole time.
Yeah. What? You okay, Jumpy? Are you broken? Do you need to restart?
He giggled. Yeah, you're right. You wouldn't last very long. Yeah. It's drowning. Water.
See what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I see. Oh, yes. I so see. Come to think of it, the lower floor D deck is completely underwater.
We are free.
Yes, please. This is finally, we're free. God.
We are free.
God, get me out of here.
But just like, did she actually know what she was talking about? Or was she just talking about drowning this entire time? I can't tell anymore,
He's
man.
like just about to have a psychotic break.
Oh god.
Well, we'd probably get really wet up there.
Huh?
At any rate, we should probably go back as soon as we can. Once we're done looking around down here. Lotus and Santa might already be back.
Just stop it for that one you did.
Since we-
Silly game.
Just that one stupid fucking comment.
Hello, bitches.
Wow, lore. Oh, good information. Wow, hell yeah,
We
yeah.
had
Woo,
lore.
yay.
Don't worry, they
Don't
just
have
telling us that I
We don't have to
know
talk
the
about that
lore.
bullshit anymore. Yay. Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh god, what happened? Oh no.
Schrodinger's
Oh
snake.
god. Oh no. He's dead. Oh no. Oh god. Oh, no,
god,
where is he? Oh
he's
god.
bits.
He's
Bits and pieces.
exploded. He's exploded.
He's forbidden smoothie.
He's forbidden smoothie.
Wow.
No one tell Toshi.
No one tell Toshi.
Oh no. Oh god, what we do? Oh no. What do we get to do? Was Zero still on the ship with them?
I have to go up to the bathroom
Okay,
real
well-
quick. So I will be
Go to the
right.
bathroom real quick. I'm gonna go look at my phone.
I gotta move. I'll just leave it there. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I'm so cold. I'm always so cold.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Alright, more content?
More content. Junpei doesn't show.
Look at it. Something's still strange. What was that? Well, I'm just wondering about one thing. And what's that? How can you be so sure that Zero's on this ship? Really, Junpei? I confess I'm a little disappointed. Usually you're rather sharp.
No, he isn't. Junpei, you've been
In
talking
this
to
run, definitely not. In this run, he's so dumb. Isn't it obvious? Wait, is it? Is it obvious? This ship. Huh? Zero said this ship several times when he addressed him.
I am Zero. I am the captain of this ship. The purpose of the game is simple. Leave this ship alive. As you have no doubt surmised, this ship has begun to sink.
If he weren't here, he wouldn't say this ship, would he? He'd be saying something like that ship or the ship. Well, you don't know that. Zero could have thought about that when he was writing it.
I mean, like the colloquial, like this ship, like you know, you're talking
Yeah,
about that thing.
the ship that is society that will sink if you don't.
The ship that
fucking
you're in, you know, this
fix
ship
it.
around you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. It doesn't.
No.
You're reaching. If Zero's on the ship, where is he?
I think Zero is one of us.
Ugh. No fucking way.
No way.
No fucking way.
Was he one of them? Crazy talk.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Isn't this ship gonna sink in a few hours?
Yeah.
If Zero was here with us, he'd be putting himself in danger. Why the hell would he do something like that?
Yeah.
There's no motive.
You don't believe me? You fucking asshole.
No, I don't.
You fucking cunt.
Because I'm dumb in this run.
Bitch ass motherfucker.
Ugh. Clover, Clover, I understand what you're feeling. You don't feel that you can trust any of us. But you have to understand. The more we distrust one another, the further we fall into our true foe's trap. Zero was the one who did those horrible things to your brother. Do you want to let yourself be manipulated by someone who would do such a horrible thing?
I don't know. I still think you're just full of fuck. Wait, just click that.
It's 3 in the morning.
That means we have 3 hours left.
Then we need to move. Now. 7. Clover. I know how you feel, but you do understand that right now it's important we trust one another, don't you? We must go. We have very little time left. Our next destination is Mercury.
Maybe you and June should check it out first, and then report back to us.
All right, let's go, June.
Okay. Let's get content.
Wee, content. Content. How close are we to another ending?
We've still got to do another. We've got to do one of these rooms. We got to do number 6, and we'll get to the next ending. I think number 6 is 2. Let me go. Yeah, it should be 2 rooms, like the other one was 2 rooms.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 rooms. Steam room, cargo room, and then we'll reach ending 6.
Cool.
So we want to go through door 6.
Door
That's
6.
where we need to go. Let's have to look at the flowchart. Oh, we have to look at the flowchart. We're making decisions. Sorry, flowchart.
God
Door
damn it.
6.
We'll look at it now. I want to go through door 6.
Yeah. Oh, we're heading
Okay.
towards.
I see.
We're heading towards an ending. You know this.
I see.
Oh, go screen to show us what route we're taking. That's nice. That's a problem. Door 6, I will check. Yep, door 6.
Door 6?
None of these teams will be able to go through the doors they want.
Clover and I chose door 1. Lotus and I chose door 2. That's not enough people to open a numbered door. However, the digital route don't match up either. Got a similar problems. Junpei and I want to go through door 6. But our digital route is 5. If we're gonna open that door, we need a 1.
Damn. What are we going to do now?
What are we going to do?
Well, where's the other bitches? It's Clover 7 Lotus. Well, not Clover. 7 Lotus. What? Yeah, so we go for the number 6 door, you guys
Yeah.
go for the number 1 door. Do it.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Let me just do some math in my head.
Let me do some super girl boss math.
Well, why don't 7 Lotus go for door 1 with me? Fine, I wanted to escape the child.
What about me? Will you go through door 6 with us?
Isn't
loser?
that obvious? Wasn't one of the teams just
Yeah.
complaining that they didn't have a 1?
You mean I should join Santa's team?
He's not gonna
What if I don't
bite you,
want to?
old man.
He might. You don't know.
Yeah, he's not gonna bite you that
He's a
hard.
bit of a bitch.
Just knock his teeth in.
He's a bit of a bitch. Oh, God. Ugh.
You're old, not decrepit.
Oh, God. The child. I have to go with the bratty teenager. I understand. I'll go through door 6 then. If we do as Clover has suggested, we can all pass through a numbered door and no one will be left behind. This seems to be the most reasonable solution. 7? Lotus? What do you guys think? I don't have a problem with it.
Me either, I suppose. Correct the child
I
again.
guess. I suppose. Alright then. We're good to go.
See you later. Oh, it's not too early this time.
Wait, Clover! Don't move on your own!
I'll be going too then.
Yeah, be careful.
Who? Clover? She can't hurt a fly. Definitely not going to take me
Yep.
apart with an axe.
She'd never hurt a person, ever.
Mm-hmm.
We should get going as well. Don't think you're off the hook yet, though, Ace. Because I still think that you might be 0, and I will die on this hill. Based on nothing but 5s alone.
Okay.
This is E-Deck.
There should be a door at the end of the hall.
Alright, let's go. There it is. You guys ready? Yeah. Then let's get to it. Hey, I found it. It's right there. Hmm.
Mm.
Hmm. Ugh. God, I have to voice 3 characters in here. It stopped.
I'm sorry. Yeah, it stopped.
It's okay. It's delightful. I don't believe I'll ever get used to that. I'm not sure it's something I'd want to get used to. We should finish this game before imminent death becomes a normal thing. You got that right. Once I'm out of this hellhole, I'm taking a nice long vacation. I agree. Alright, let's go.
This door looks heavy.
But it's not locked. I'm opening it. Squeak.
Squeak.
Oh, what the hell is this?
Oh.
It has to be the biggest room so far. The ceiling is pretty high too. Welcome to the, what's that fucking thing called? The one with like the looping stairs that don't
Oh,
look
yes,
like they make sense.
I
You
know
the
the one.
optical
I know
illusion?
what you're talking about. The fucking
Yeah,
optical illusion
It's
one.
that. Welcome to the optical illusion room.
Mm-hmm.
Could be 2 stories, maybe even more.
Probably That's what's that called? The Escher painting. Relativity.
Yes, the Escher. Welcome to the Escher room. This space could be utilizing the entire length of the ship.
Don't say that. What is this? It's that huge Kamaboko looking building in the middle.
Kamaboko? Well, I guess that's as good as a description of it as any. I see stairs. So we may as well head over there. Head over to them.
No struggles.
It's okay. It's fine. It's alright. It's okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, this section's barely wide enough to fit one person.
Right.
Ugh, can't even tell the shape when you're this close.
Let's check out the other side too.
This looks to be the steam engine room. The steam engine room? Yes. The thing that looks like a cross-section of a mushroom is a boiler. Do you see the 3 round doors near the bottom? Coal is put into those and burned, which heats the water, producing steam. The same thing that drives a steam engine. This one is simply somewhat larger. I see.
Fucking love steam engines, they're so cool. Steam engine trains, they're so cool. Oh my god.
Autism moment. It doesn't appear to be running right now. Alright, let's split up.
Oh, it's time for me to die now.
The fuck? Wait, hey, what's wrong? Are you alright?
Time to die.
Bye. Hey, June!
Oh, Jumpy.
You're really warm.
It's really hot down here, Jumpy.
Is your fever coming back?
I think I'm gonna pass out
What
now.
fever?
Yeah, yes, probably is. I'm fine. Please don't worry about me. I just need to rest, and I'll be fine.
Okay. Here, sit down. Careful.
Thank you. I'm gonna have a nap here now.
Ace! Santa! Yes? So it's just me talking for an entire level. Right.
God, that
God.
pull back. Don't worry about it.
Alright, let's get started. Hang in there, June. I'm gonna get you out of here real soon. Bom, ba-dum, ba-dum.
This is from Oklahoma. Seek a way out.
Seek a way out.
Steam engine room.
I'd say this is probably here to remove coal from place to place. It probably comes from over there. And the belt carries it down the tunnel and out here. So if the conveyor belt was moving... Yes, the coal would almost certainly come out here. It's a square hole. Nothing in here. Ah, look at the back wall there. I can see 3 small slots. Terminals for some sort of connector, perhaps? You mean you think we're supposed to plug something in here? Perhaps.
You.
A golden gear. Doesn't look like it was always golden like this. Well then, I imagine it was prepared especially for this game. Oh, it looks like there's a door over here in this tunnel. The belt over there must deliver the coal, which is then picked up and thrown into this door. The door appears to be welded shut, however.
These 3 gears. Looks like a gold one, a bronzy one, and a silver. Ow! Oh, yep. There's a bronze one. A huge bronze gear. This has to be important.
It's a silver gear. Do you think it's made of pure silver? No way. Silver's way too soft to use for a gear. It's gotta be steel or iron gear that's been coated with silver. Ugh. Shouldn't have called it a silver gear then. Shouldn't have gotten your hopes up. You're thinking that you'd haul this thing back? Nah, but I think 7 could probably carry it, don't you? No. No, I couldn't. Look, Ace. Some kind of snowman secret meeting.
Oh,
They're just bags full of sand.
Sandman.
Dumb. This is why I didn't want to be here with you. You use them as counterweight when you're lifting something with a pulley system. God, I'm tired of you.
You just don't want to admit to the Sandman's secret meeting agenda.
Man, you're too serious.
What is it?
There's a pair of wooden boxes here. There's, nothing in them.
There's a thick iron door blocking our way.
I think this is... Yes. It looks like the exit. Looks like this door slides up into the ceiling. What is this? Given its placement,
It's the key to this door. Blah, blah, blah.
this must unlock the door to the left. There's a weird indentation on the top of this thing.
Just where the keys go.
I think that means we have to insert something here. From what looks like there's gold, silver, and bronze plating in it, so I would assume maybe it's gotta be 3 things. Yes, I would imagine so.
Here. Oh. Oh, that was cool as I went. Boo, boring.
What is it? This is so confusing.
Lost.
There are a number of these little windows along the inside of this thing. I think you're supposed to put coal in through these, but they're welded shut. I don't think we can get these open. Man, this thing is huge. I guess a ship this big needs something like that to power it. True. But I doubt a single boiler of this size could actually move a ship that at any reasonable speed. You'd need at least 4 of these. Huh. Guess you know a lot about boats, huh? Oh
Well,
god,
that's
not
your
again.
official interest.
Do we have 2 boat guys? Well, no, not really. It's just common sense, you know.
Right.
No, that's not my special interest. We haven't found my special interest yet, Junpei. Just you wait.
Right.
I'm Zero. My special interest is trapping random strangers in a giant hellish maze. There's a bunch of wooden boxes over here by the wall. I already looked through those. There's nothing in there.
Found it, yes! Found a whale. You.
Whoa.
This slider is down. Well, let's see if I can get this thing to go anyway.
Ugh. Man. I'm weak. No dice. I'm weak. This thing isn't going anywhere. The 3 sliders on the left are down, but this one's up. There are a number of lines engraved in these. I suspect we are meant to do something rather specific with them. Junpei, why don't you move that slider down?
Well, there's no harm in trying, I
What?
suppose.
Shroop? Nothing. Nothing happened. Maybe it needs to be prepared somehow. If you're saying we did something somewhere else, it'd respond somehow? Yes, I suppose that's one way of putting it. Exactly what I said, but dumber.
Alright.
My bit for this entire room is going to be Ace can't stand Santa. That's the bit.
So mad. One of the doors on the furnace. There's an 8 on it. There's a circular wheel in the center of the door.
Alright, let's give that sucker a twist.
Well, it's noisy, but it opens. And it's totally pitch black in there.
We should, go in there? Alright. Let's go. This looks just like the door we went into. Where are we? We must be on the other side, yes? Which would put us directly above the conveyor belt. At any rate, we should keep moving. There's a great deal we've yet to investigate. Oh no. Or are you using a walker?
I'm just gonna walk because this is confusing. Don't worry
Okay.
about it.
I was about to say there's no way that you're just blazing through this like you know what's happening.
Don't worry, I got lost on the first floor.
That's a hand-operated winch. Winch. Not wrench. Winch. It's a simple machine used to lift things up and down. You simply turn the wheel to pull up the rope. Junpei, why don't you turn the wheel? The wheel? Why are you saying this like it's an innuendo or something? The wheel. Alright, let's give this wheel a spin. What? That's weird. Don't feel any resistance.
Yeah.
Ah,
Shit. Free will.
where are we on the flow chart? Like which direction did we go on the flow chart? I'm just curious.
It's a wheel that seems to be part of the winch. There are some pegs on the back that look like they go into the holes on the winch.
Good job, genius. You broke it.
Thanks.
I didn't break it. It broke all by itself.
We're in this one.
Ooh, okay. I see.
See the axe ending?
I see. Yeah.
More clover word. Just.
Yeah.
Back would be. I want to go for you. You. The hand-operated winch. There's no wheel to turn. Oh yes, I've got the wheel I pulled off the other winch, don't I?
Let's see if it fits. Sweet. Perfect fit. Like they were made for each other. Not shaky at all. Good. I should be able to turn this now. Good work, Junpei. We should be able to haul up the wooden box now. You see? The wooden box. It's under the catwalk. Can you see it? It's hanging from the rope on the winch, isn't it? Looks like there's some sort of device in that box.
This is a push-up base. I know you're upset with the box.
I'm not sure what it is. Are you okay? At any rate, you might as well turn the wheel now.
Do you need to go lie down too?
You're so suspicious. I'm counting on you.
You're so suspicious right now.
You're so suspicious. I don't trust you. I have not trusted you from day one. Even if you're not zero, I just don't trust you. Alright, I'll turn the wheel.
You're not trusted by the ZodiacLord. Your life is ruined.
I'm not trusted. The vibe has not been passed. Huh? What's this? What happened? This wheel only turns to the left. It only turns to the left? That means we can't reel up that rope. But we can lower it. Yeah.
You got the right idea, Santa.
We can only let the rope down. Interesting. If only there was a solution to this conundrum. I don't think that will be a problem. We will simply need to go downstairs after letting the wooden box down. I am the smart one in this situation, and I know the answers. I will be counting on you, Junpei. Why do you keep saying that? You could just do it yourself, like...
No, he's counting on you, Junpei.
Sure thing. No sweat.
Big sweat.
I don't know why you keep trying to pressure me, sir, but don't worry about it.
Ellipses.
I believe the box has reached the floor. Yeah. June's down over by there. She doesn't seem to be improving. Well, of course not. She's not just gonna get any better right away, you know? It'll take time. What could be causing this, I wonder? Illness, perhaps? Nah, it's gotta be exhaustion. She gets dropped into some weird-ass shit, forced to play some messed-up game. If you think about it, it's a lot weirder that we aren't freaking out just like her, you know?
Be silly. Don't worry about it.
So you're saying we're abnormal? Yeah. We're just running around this room solving all these puzzles like it's just business as usual.
Mm-hmm.
How the hell could you call that normal? We're just guinea pigs. A guinea pig? You mean like a lab rat? Yeah, that's what I fucking said, Junpei.
That's what he
Keep
fucking
up.
said, Junpei. God.
That's what I fucking said. You mean we're being used for some sort of experiment? Is that what you're saying?
God, Junpei, keep up.
Junpei. Dunno. But it does seem like a possibility, you know? You know, speaking of experiments.
Every Santa's special interest to be unlocked.
Oh god, here we go. There was this experiment some scientists did with rats. Junpei's just like, oh god. First, they took a squarish C-shaped tank, filled it with enough water that the rats could drown in it. The tank had 2 exits. Just to make it easy, we'll call one A and the other B. Exit A is pitch black, so dark even a rat can't see anything.
Mm-hmm.
But exit B is electrified, which means the rat can't leave through it. So what would a rat do if it was put into this situation?
Just die.
Which exit should the rat choose? Well, you said you physically couldn't leave one of them, so
Sorry,
hypothetically.
everyone on the extreme. I just have to ban a bot. And they want to give me cheap viewers over at ... I cannot have
Yeah, I
cheap
had
viewers
that
over
happen
at
to me. ...
...
I zapped it. I zapped mine out of existence and banished it to the Shadow Realm. B, of course. The rat has no way of knowing that exit B is electrified. Exactly. The rat goes to exit B. Of course, like I said, it's electrified. Which means the rat can't get out that way. Well, it could if it had balls. So after a lot of trial and error...
Zodiac rat is built different. It wouldn't get electrified.
My perfect rat is immune to being electrified, obviously.
After you do this star sign, this zodiac, you'll do the Chinese zodiac where you just make yourself a rat form. And you'll be like, yeah.
I mean, my rat form would simply not be electrified, okay? It's as simple as that. I would simply be immune to the electricity.
Mm-hmm.
The rat finally finds exit A. I can't say that's very interesting or relevant. It's simply the story of a laboratory experiment. You're right. It isn't very interesting. Yet. See, these scientists repeated this experiment over and over. Using hundreds of different rats over several generations. This produced some surprising results.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like the fact that eventually the rats evolved to just be immune to electricity due to survival of the fittest.
Obviously.
Exactly, that's how it happens. We got to immune the rats to being electrified. With each generation, the rats took less time to find the correct exit. Eventually, a rat was put in the tank who instantly chose exit A without even attempting to go to exit B. But that wasn't the most impressive part. The same experiment was conducted in another laboratory, far from the original one, with the same results. Oh yeah, baby, we're talking about the same fucking theme about knowing things across dimensions or whatever. we're back again. No, on second thought, the results weren't really the same. The rats in the second experiment began the trials with significantly faster times than the first rats in the initial. These rats weren't related to the others, had never even come in contact with them, and yet they all easily found their way to exit A as though they already knew. What did it mean? Are you suggesting something like telepathy? They were passing information to one another through some undetectable medium?
The medium.
How the hell would I know?
You're the one
Just
talking
a
about
guy.
it, you fucking
I don't
asshole.
fucking know. I'm just telling you all a weird ass story. I'm not any kind of scientist. I don't know what made him do that. I'm not the smart one. Shut up. Just let me talk about rats. But I do know that story's true. And if you've got another explanation, I'd sure love to hear it. Is that what's happening? Are we all rats and the Zero's doing an experiment to learn about the multidimensional
A
life?
bunch of puzzles.
We are doing a bunch of puzzles. Come on, let's get going. Still a lot we haven't checked out. And we gotta get the hell out of here before June passes out. Hey, wait, there's something I want to ask you. What? Why did they use that tank for the experiment?
What do you mean?
Huh? Well, I mean, seems like you could conduct the same experiment without the water. They could have just used a dry box, you know? If they needed to motivate the rats to escape, they could have, I don't know, put some bait by exit B or something. I mean, do they really have to make it so that the rats can drown? You know the word emergency comes from the same root word as emerge?
Yeah.
You ever think about that?
Try not
No.
to.
I can
try
say
not to
I
think about
never have
that
thought
while
about
I
this
go.
in my life. Uh-huh.
Never thought of doing it otherwise.
Bot!
Bot! Kill the bot!
Destroyed, murdered, vaporized.
Heck yeah.
Well, an emergency is something urgent, often something dangerous. And to emerge means to sort of come out or appear or rise out of something else. So what's going to emerge in an emergency? Inspiration. Inspiration? Yeah. Think about it. When the chips are down, you either you crack or your mind focuses, pulls up what you need.
Oh, yes. The fight or flight response.
Yes, of course. So in an emergency, your real potential emerges? Is that what you're saying?
That's just the adrenaline, don't worry about it.
Yeah. Duh. That's why the rats had to drown. They had to be in danger. There had to be an emergency for inspiration to emerge.
Right.
Okay. Sure, bud.
Yes. What do you say, dude? Let me see what I dropped down.
Whee.
Okay, that's how you can.
give you the thing.
Box.
You? There's a pair of boxes here. No, not you. Fuck. Oh, you.
You.
A wooden box. Let's see what's inside. A control panel for something.
A control panel for something.
Something.
I guess we put that. We put
goes
that into
the box.
The box. Into the box. It goes
Into the box.
Shove it in. Maybe this hole is where the control panel goes.
Well, there's only one way to find out. In you go.
Beep, beep, beep. Dude, you did it. Everything looks all right.
Heck yeah.
Okay, but what do we do now? Why don't you press the button next to it?
Don't say that like you know.
The orange one? Yes. I mean, I don't know these things. Don't worry about it. All right, I'll do that. Pushing.
Sweet. All sorts of lights are lighting up on this thing. And oh, yes, I think I just heard something turn on.
Oh? What's that? What happened? Junpei, look! The conveyor belt's moving. The conveyor belt?
Get me out of here. Well, I guess it's done moving now. There's still a bunch of coal on the belt, though. It looks like a bunch of it got dumped off the end of the belt into that wooden box we found the control panel in.
Coal. Coal, huh?
A box of coal.
Box filled with coal.
In time for Christmas.
Not filled with coal. Filled with the coal.
Filled with the coal. Wait.
The coal. The coal that we need.
This gear is rusty, but it still looks pretty sturdy. Alright, now, what do I do with the coal? I don't remember. There's a small door on the side of the tunnel. It's wooden shut, won't open. Yay! You. Small door inside its tunnel. Wielded shut, won't open. Yeah.
Brr.
This gear is rusty. It looks like it's still pretty sturdy.
Don't you have a walkthrough?
Oh, here we go. Found it.
Ooh.
These holes will let us put the coal into the furnace. Maybe we get some coal in there and set it on fire.
Okay, let's do it. I love pyromania.
We love pyromania. Alright, that's the last of it. No coal left in the wooden box. And nothing. Great. I guess you probably expected that. Why would just throwing coal into a cold furnace do anything? Oh well, man can dream.
Junpei, explain it to me again.
What? Explain what to you?
You're planning to stoke the furnace with coal,
I'm just fucking around finding out.
which will heat the water stored up in there and make steam, right?
Sure.
Which will then drive something else, right? That's what we're doing. Yes. Am I correct?
Why do you say it like that?
In other words, you want to generate enough pressure with the steam to power the turbine.
Why do you say this like this?
And drive the steam engine, right? That's the plan, right? That's what your genius plan was, right?
Obviously, yes.
Yeah, I guess that's the gist of it. Yeah, that's what I got.
That's what we're doing.
Well, in that case, this isn't enough coal.
Fuck you.
This furnace is enormous. So we're gonna need a whole hell of a lot more coal than this.
I don't know.
Very well then. The three of us will work together. And we should manage to fill it much faster if I don't fall asleep and take another big nap in the middle
You
of
are
it.
very old.
I'm so old.
I want to help too.
You lay down.
Oh man, I totally didn't even see her walk up.
Are you feeling up to that?
Yes.
Yeah, right. Look like you're one stiff breeze away from falling over, June. I think you better rest up some more, alright?
Bye.
No arguing! You need your rest, so you just stay there. We'll handle this.
Fine. Okay. Okay. I understand. I'm not happy about it, but I understand.
You
Oh,
bet
it's
your ass you do.
Alright, time for some manly work. Get to it, boys. Let's
Cool.
get this coal into those furnaces.
Chuck, chuck, chuck. Riveting.
Man, this is a lot of work.
Alright, I think this should be sufficient. Alright, now we just gotta light it up. Jubei, hand me your matches. What makes you think I have matches? I see.
Santa just coming to the realization that everyone matches on them at all
Not
times.
everyone carries matches around in their pockets. How are we gonna light it? Perhaps there's a device nearby that will allow us to remotely ignite coal.
Ding ding.
Let's take a look, shall we?
Hell yeah.
Is there a different route where we can get matches?
I don't think so. No, I need.
Okay. I wasn't sure if that was the game trying to foreshadow something. I don't know. Some sort of ignition device, huh?
No, I think Santa's just a little pyro.
You know, that's fair.
Battery smokes. Oh, ladies are on.
Is this?
Heck yeah.
I think it might be. It probably is.
Let me do the thing.
I think this is how we might ignite the furnace.
Game.
That means if we move that thing down...
Game, come on.
Alright, let's do it.
Here we go.
Bam! Hey, Junpei! Ace! Look at this! There's big gears turning under the boiler there.
Oh.
Huh?
Oh, the gears are turning. Oh, I want those.
You want those? Go get those.
Want.
The gears. They're spinning. What the hell are you guys waiting for?
Exactly, Santa.
Let's start looking.
Gimme. I want that. Gold disc.
Yoink.
Gold.
Wow.
Bronze disc.
Bronze disc. And let me guess, it's the silver disc. Wow.
You. Stop. I need to touch that. Silver. Ready for the Olympics.
Da-da-da-da. Put them in.
It looks like this thing unlocks the door. There's a depression here that looks like the outline of 3 circles laid on top of each other in a triangle.
Maybe if we put those 3 discs we found into this thing.
Oh. Oh, there's only one way to find out. Let's stick them in.
Oh, you put them in all wrong. Oh, the colors aren't in the right places, Junpei.
Junpei,
Oh.
how would you do this?
Huh? That's odd. Nothing's happening. Maybe you're, I don't know, dumb? Maybe you're putting them in the wrong places. I feel like so much of this is like Santa and Ace know the answers, but they don't want to make Junpei feel stupid. I feel like that's what's happening. Perhaps you have them in the wrong place. Perhaps you should rotate the discs to make some of the lines connect to the other ones. Or put them in the colors that they're associated with. Well, no harm in trying.
Yeah, I don't.
We know we could do it. Just. Well, I think you need to swap them, yeah. Perfect. Okay, now you can. I think the red lines need to all be in the center. Because they're going to make a big star shape. Yeah, and
There you go. You're
Yeah.
so smart, Morgan.
listen, the moment I saw those star shapes, I knew that's where it was going to be.
Mm.
Yeah.
I think maybe I can make a star polygon with these.
We already did! Don't take credit for our hard work.
I'm taking credit for your hard work.
No!
I found
You
it.
found it. No! Just like screaming at me. No! Yes, the door is open. I did it all on my own.
I did it.
All right, Junpei. Why don't you go get June now? Santa and I will keep an eye on this door and not abandon you. Why do we need to do that? Even if it shuts, we know how to solve the puzzle now. You just open it again. Well, I suppose that's true. Shall all three of us go and collect June then? Nah, I'm cool. I'll let Junpei handle it. So, are you only interested in being contrary?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll go get June. I'll be right back. I definitely don't want to be around whatever the fuck is about to happen right now.
Don't kill each other.
I'm so scared. Oh god.
Oh, Jumpy.
Are you okay?
Well, I'm fine now. I'm sorry I made you worried. Don't worry. No fever, I promise.
Let me check.
It's... Ah!
Good. You're feeling a lot better. And at a very weirdly convenient time.
Mm.
Are you sure you'll be alright?
Oh, you're such a warrior, Jumpy. Oops, I'm in warrior. I know how to talk, don't worry. I promise.
Alright. Let's go.
Go where?
Alright, I didn't tell you. We got the exit door open, so...
Oh, great, let's go.
This is where to go. Oh!
Oh,
Okay.
it's...
Santa?
What's going on? Oh. Fear.
What are you looking at?
You have fear, boy.
Why are you drawn like that? What happened to your face and your hair?
Don't worry about it.
It's a photo. It's my sister.
Sister? Santa, you've got a sister?
Yeah. Kid was as cute as button.
Oh. She was only about an inch tall then? Sorry. I guess an inch is a little large for a button. Probably more like a half inch?
June, read the room.
My sister.
Ellipses.
sorry, I can't read the room. I'm autistic.
It's okay. We all are. Why are you looking at it? I had an argument with Ace and now I'm mad and broody. I was her Santa Claus. What? We didn't have parents. They bought it in an accident when we were still kids. So I had to be like her dad. That meant I brought her Christmas presents every year. On Christmas Eve, I'd leave the presents next to her pillow. The next morning, she'd come running into my room with this big smile. Look, look, Santa left me a present. He's got me that doll I really wanted. So glad he got my letter. She was always so excited. I was the one who told her to write those letters. I'd say, write down something you want and mail it to Santa. The address I gave her was somewhere in Northern Europe that doesn't exist. Anyway, she'd write the letter and stamp it and send it out. And then a few days later, it'd show up back in our mailbox marked address unknown. I'd open the letters before she figured out they'd been sent back. Once I had the letter, I'd go around to a couple stores with some money I'd saved up over the year, buy her the stuff she'd asked for. Look a lot like a lot of saving. I managed to buy her presents every year.
I'm so sorry I didn't know how to read the room.
You're still not reading. But one year, her letter was different. She didn't write a list of toys she wanted or anything like that. Instead, it said, I don't want any presents this year. Instead, I want you to make my wish come true. My wish is that we'll be happy like this for a really, really long time. That was it. Nothing else. I couldn't make that wish come true. Some Santa I am.
What happened?
She died.
Oh, now I just feel like an asshole.
You are an asshole.
Jumping.
What? I didn't say that. She was killed 9 years ago.
Jumping. I feel like such an asshole.
June, listen. Okay, maybe now's not the time.
Oh no.
All right, let's go. Okay, June, that was a really dick move. I'm sorry, but it really was.
I fucked up. I did such a bad. God, fuck you! I can't read a room, Junpei. I'm terrible at it. Why
I
do
know,
you even let me
it's
talk?
okay, it's alright. It's okay, sorry, I didn't know what to do, I panicked.
Oh, God, me too. It's okay. I forgive you. God, it's gonna be awkward now.
It's gonna be so awkward. It's alright, it's okay. Hey, what are you doing? Let's get moving, come on!
Don't worry about it. I'm coming.
Stop mumbling over there and get your asses moving.
Let's go.
Yeah. You're finally back. Jesus Christ, guys. We're on a time limit. Sorry we took so long. Jump scare.
Myself.
Let's go.
No boxes. Boxes everywhere.
More boxes. Oh no. Is this a warehouse? No, I believe this is the cargo room. This must be where they store all this vessel's freight.
Wooden crates everywhere. I wonder how old they are.
Well, we probably ought to start with finding the exit, right? Let's get going. Jump, jump, jump.
Let's find the exit.
Seek a way out.
Oh god. There. Let me see on the walkthrough how far we are from an ending.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, if we were like a decent distance away, we could probably end it for tonight. But I feel like if we're like gonna be able to blast through this super fast, then
It looks like there's a lot of scenes before the ending, so we might save this for next time.
yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
We can save it.
There's
We
a
gave
whole
Santa his
2
big
rooms.
sad moment.
Yeah.
We
Bottom
did
deck
2
cargo room.
whole wounds.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Good job.
Back to Steven.
Mm-hmm.
Good job, guys. We did it.
You did it.
Letters did it alone. I never help ever.
Oh, don't worry. You're here to experience the story and do funny things with me.
I'm very good at doing funny things, indeed.
You're very good. Wow. Oh, good one. Alright. Thank you for coming to the stream, everyone. I hope you have a good evening. I hope you have a good wherever you are in the time zones.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for coming to the stream.
Thank you.